the arpeggios that we've been working with over the last couple of sound bites is directly related to one of the modes. If you would like to learn more about modes, the basic theory is fully covered in part 3 of our guitar music theory course available on the Secret Guitar Teacher site. But even if you haven't yet learned anything about modes at all, don't worry, following this lesson should be easy enough because I'm not going to assume any prior knowledge of the subject. For now, just think of modes as being a particular type of scale. In the left-hand diagram, you can see an octave of the Dorian mode started on the 6th string to coincide with where we have been playing the minor 7th arpeggio in our 2-5-1 testbed. The right-hand diagram shows the same mode but with the minor 7th notes highlighted in yellow. This clearly shows how the minor 7th arpeggio notes come directly from the mode. Here's our Dorian mode in E. And here's our arpeggio E minor 7. One way of looking at it is that the mode fills in some of the gaps in between the arpeggio notes. A similar relationship exists between the Mixolydian mode and the dominant 7th arpeggio. Shown here starting on the 5th string, as this is where we've been rooting this chord in the testbed. So here's the Mixolydian mode starting on A. Here's our dominant 7th arpeggio. And again, if we play them quickly one after the other, you can hear how the mode fills in the gaps between the arpeggio notes. Here's the arpeggio first. And the Ionian mode, which is identical to what you may already know as the major scale, shares its space with the major 7th arpeggio. Using the 2-5-1 testbed to familiarise yourself with these 3 modes should be relatively easy for anyone who's been following us through the last 3 sound bites. Playing these modes 8 notes to the bar like this, we find we've got time to fit in 1 complete octave ascending on the first 2 chords, and then because we've got 2 bars on our Ionian mode, we can go up once and back down again. And we actually arrive back at our root note with half a beat to spare. Pause the video and spend a bit of time familiarising yourself with that, and then when you're ready, join me on a run through against the backing track. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a... that I gave in the last soundbite about using arpeggio patterns as a basis for improvising applies equally to using modes. The extra notes supplied by the mode patterns greatly increase the options for creativity, but also I think for most of us make improvising a little harder. So if you find yourself struggling with this, it may be worth going back and putting in a few more hours on the test bed using the arpeggio patterns. I'll play out of this lesson in a minute with a brief demo of using the mode patterns to improvise over the 251 test bed. Remember that you should be able to find a link beneath the video screen to the backing track if you want to practice this for yourself. If you found this little video interesting, please do click on the like button if there is one, or leave a comment, and do feel free to share the video with your friends. And if you'd like to gain full access to all our guitar teaching materials, please visit the Secret Guitar Teacher site and take a free look around at what's available there. See you again soon. 2, 3, 4.